Now a chance for Armstrong, perhaps here as he goes for goal. Not too far away. Well, it is Southampton that are making the early running here at Vicarage Road.
Lose that switch of play that you just mentioned about on that left-hand side with the defensive responsibility of Sarr, and whether or not he can just fill in that role and protect his fullback. This is the secondary piece of action. The ball comes back into Armstrong, who tries to bend that one into the top corner, but a bright start from Southampton.
5 in the Southampton wall. Hush descends over Vicarage Road. It will be Hernández. It takes a deflection and it takes all of the sting out of the strike.
It's not an easy thing to do. There's just the arm or the elbow, shall we say, of Che Adams in the wall.
Redmond works it to Walker-Peters, and it just opens up here a touch for Southampton. The cross comes in, Armstrong with the header, couldn't quite get over it, but it's a good chance that goes begging for Southampton.
Well, it's worked again on that Southampton left-hand side. Jeremy Ngakia has got to get to grips with the movement. He's getting exposed a little bit. Lovely flick from Redmond, gets his head up, Walker-Peters chips it to the far post, and I just didn't think Armstrong really got up early enough or high enough. It's a great little ball over Cathcart's head, just to punch that back across to the far post. He almost heads it centrally, Armstrong.
Here's Armstrong looking to weave his way forwards. It'll break for Adams here, who has time to measure a shot. Fantastic finish by Che Adams. Out of the reach of Ben Foster. And Ralph Hasenhüttl's side have made a wonderful start here at Vicarage Road. Beautiful finish by Che Adams, who got his first goal of the season in the week at Chelsea, and he's backed it up here.
Well, this goal really has been coming. Couple of occasions already. Ekong, for me, is just far too loose with how he gets out. He doesn't get anywhere near quick enough, close enough to Che Adams. Take nothing away from the finish. It's absolutely brilliant. It's composed, it's controlled, knows exactly what he's doing. He bends it in there, executed superbly. Great goal, but defensively as a centre-back, you can't allow that space. You've got to get out and get onto the ball, put pressure on the man on the ball, and Watford haven't done that well enough and paid the price.
Dug out delightfully by Che Adams, in no real rush to get things going here. Ward-Prowse delivery comes in very easy for Ben Foster. Most of the runners had gone across to the front post. Foster smacks it into the space here, and Joshua King is away, and he's got good support steaming up alongside him. Ismaïla Sarr takes a touch. Did it cross the line? The referee looks at his watch and he gets no signal to say so.
Ben Foster to get it out of his feet. I actually looked like this had gone over the line. Clearly just hits the thigh on the line.
Threaded through to Armstrong. Che Adams is in the middle and he heads it over, down into the ground and then up and away. What a glorious chance to make it too.
Well, you stick one in the top corner from outside the box, and then you have a chance like this to really almost seal their first half dominance, Southampton.
But they remain in possession. Redmond again. Armstrong, can he find some space to shoot? He makes the angle, and Ben Foster had given that one up. He was beaten there, and he was mightily relieved to see that one whistle past his post.
Well, I can't wait to see how close this is from our angle. We can't really tell, but it certainly looked close.
Ward-Prowse, familiar position. Romeu, as they get things ticking along once more. Walker-Peters in some space, faced up now by Ngakia, and he glides past him easily. Armstrong can make it too, and he lifts it over the top. Well, how much longer are Watford going to get away with this? Chance after chance being wasted by Southampton.
I mean, that's the second or third time Walker-Peters has just gone past Jeremy Ngakia. He's having a poor afternoon so far. He's struggling to cope with the 1v1 situations, and Armstrong makes a lovely position here. He sees him, Walker-Peters.
Ben Foster, a couple of excellent pieces of distribution in that first half to create opportunities for Watford. I'm sure Southampton coaching staff and Ralph Hasenhüttl will have identified that and mentioned it to the players at half-time as the effort gets cracked goalwards by Kuchka. He's the kind of player in this kind of situation that can get things going.
He is. He's a bit of a scrapper. This is not what really is known for, striking goals from outside the box, but it just sat up nicely, enough to get clean contact.
Redmond, Walker-Peters scampering around his outside. Clipped into the area, the header is high, but it's not away. Armstrong instinctively. And again, it goes just the wrong side of the post.
Well, I just love the little header here. I think it's Elianusi that just heads it back to Armstrong. And he does really well. It's a snapshot. It's not easy to keep this down because he strikes it as the ball's coming up, and that is not far away.
Better from Watford. Can they keep this going here? Kuchka thought about it. Now he's going to have a go. Held well by McCarthy in these tricky conditions here.
That is solid goalkeeping from McCarthy. It's not an easy ball to gather up. It's a decent effort. He just has an extra touch, Kuchka, and smashes it low into the near post. Zipping off the turf with all that rain. And that's good handling from the Southampton keeper.
Messina with room to move into. Whips in the cross. King is the target. And it wasn't too far away from him. Good burst from Sissoko. Romeu didn't want to commit the foul. King rolls it back. Real chance here! And it's pushed away by McCarthy. It opened up for Fletcher, but he just couldn't find the finish.
That was the moment. That's the moment Watford have been working towards in this whole second half.
Disappointment as an opportunity is missed. Chances have been few and far between for them, but this was very presentable indeed. Good save though by McCarthy, reaching to his right.
It's a top save, has to be said, because he's ready, he's set. McCarthy, lovely swivel from Fletcher, but he's out to that on his right hand really quick, gets across brilliantly. Anticipation to read the situation and gets a good hand on it.
Click here for more videos.